to show you that although you may come up with three adjectives, they don't have to be the only three adjectives. You can always put anything into it. I just want to get
Oh, you want me to read this as I was annoyed?
playing annoyance.
Okay.
We're going to play the annoyance with the character.
Put this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they come to me in a dream. See? I was sitting outside in front of this railroad yard, watching the trains go by. The train stopped, and these three hobos got off. They said they had come from Nazareth, and they was on their way to Jerusalem. They had three candles. They gave me one and told me to light it. But be careful it didn't go out. The next thing I knew, I was standing in front of this house. It was a big house, and this old woman opens the door and said they had been waiting on me. Then she let me into this room. It was a big room full of all different kind of people. They looked like anybody else, except they all had sheep heads and was making noises like sheep make. I looked around, and these same three hobos were standing there. They asked me to take off my clothes. They gave me a blue robe with gold threads. They washed my feet and massaged my head. Then they showed me these three doors and told me to pick one. And that flame leaped off that candle, and it seemed like my whole head caught fire. I looked around, and there was 4 or 5 other men standing with these same blue robes. Then we heard this voice. This voice told us to look out across the valley. We looked out across the valley and saw the valley was full of wolves. Then we heard another voice. That voice told us that these sheep people that I had seen in the other room had to go to the other side of this valley, and somebody had to take them. And I said, here I am, send me. That's when I met Jesus. Then I calmed down a little bit.
Okay, you see what I mean? That was very good. That's you see what I mean? That's exactly what I was talking about. Now that's encapsulated. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that book up and showed me that book, because that's exactly what I was pointing to, how you can go through that book and you can select different adjectives, actions, and insert them into the character and give him qualities that you can play, so that you're not just delivering words and dialogue.
So did you get, I was angry, or did it annoyance? So both of them can look the same way, can it?
They can, although I did